please, no. 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 Hold on. Fix this here first.
Oh, he's pouting. Isn't that cute? You can't tell you're pouting because you're faking it.
Oh yeah, chug that.
That's gonna help you. Yeah.
What's coming next?
Oh God! If it's worse than that, we've found a winner.
Winner, chicken dinner.
That's right. Winner, chicken dinner.
Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review.
Special edition.
We have the Honey Monster with me, the Rhino, and we're going to drink a special beer for the Honey Monster. We are going to drink PBR.
Oh! Why am I not dressed up today?
Because the Honey Hipster was called a highfalutin craft beer lover, we thought we'd let the Honey Monster drink this one.
That's right. Because we're two separate people with two separate categories of life, I guess. I don't know. Well, I'd like a can of PBR.
Like Superman and Bruce Wayne. See?
Look at that fucking corn roll.
Superman, Bruce Wayne. I see what you did there.
Oh.
So, this is...
Awesome.
I did not actually go through this. This is 4.9% alcohol. This Pabst Blue Ribbon, again, is not the Pabst that you will get in the States, so for all you American viewers that are, oh my god, you gave Pabst a bad rating. Well, first off, you probably gave it a bad rating because it's not that great. Second off, it's not the same Pabst you have. This is brewed under license here in Ontario by Strohs Canada, Sleeman.
Oh!
It's all coming together.
Sleeman's is terrible.
Now, the
Why?
dry we had was actually from Pabst. But the Pabst Light and the Pabst is from Sleeman.
Like this, okay, the way the head is breaking up in this glass looks like urine. It looks like I just pissed in this glass.
It actually does kind of look like urine after, like, say, after tonight.
Yeah, this is... Well...
The way it clings to the sides, though, is kind of scary,
funky.
too.
Yeah. Smells funky as shit.
I mean, you can't take anything away from the look. It looks like what it should look like for a macro brew.
It's your corn soda. It's your corn cooler. Everybody loves a corn cooler. 4.9% corn cooler.
Like a corn holder.
Yeah, it smells like corn.
Musty corn.
Yeah. Well, it's Sleeman's, right? So it's gonna naturally smell like that.
It
musty
has that
Sleeman's
like
crap.
musty, almost moldy smell.
Does Sleeman's use
like
Sleeman's a corn adjunct user? Do they use corn for their adjuncts? Okay.
It has that wet cardboard smell. That's what I'll go with. Wet cardboard.
Yeah.
You know,
This is the smell that what happens when you accidentally spill a beer in a place and it doesn't get like cleaned up right away, and that beer smell lingers in like a sofa or something. That's that kind of smell.
you know, there's the corn
Old,
soda, there's the
stale.
wet cardboard, and there's the boiled vegetables. Those are the three main smells that you're gonna get from these macros, and this one has the wet cardboard smell.
Sounds phenomenal.
Really?
Let's try it.
Yeah.
You know, in all honesty, it's not horrendous. It's
No.
not like the other two.
It's got that. It's got a very similar aftertaste to this, to the Blue Ribbon Light. That same texture that the Light had.
But not that offensive first taste.
No, not nearly as offensive. But that texture's back. Maybe that's because that wasn't in the dry. The dry never had that texture.
But
So-
again, the dry was the actual American.
Yeah, so this is probably
So
something
maybe
that
something that
Sleeman
Sleeman
is
does.
doing. Yeah. Way to go, Sleemans. Way to fuck up Pabst Blue Ribbon. Nice job, guys. Like, no, not nearly as offensive as the Light. It does basically taste like a corn cooler with that weird aftertaste.
It does also, though, the smell of wet cardboard translates into the taste. You can get a little bit, bit on that back end, that musty taste is still there.
Well, it's probably because initially this can was in a clear bottle, like Sleeman loves to do, and it probably got all fucking skunked out, and then they poured it into a can.
Now
It's fine now. It's fine.
These
It's
tall
skunky
boys-
Sleeman. Just do it.
6-pack of these tall boys is like $11.90.
It's totally unacceptable.
That's
For 4.9%, Come on.
That's 6 pints for $11.90. That's not horrible.
I think you've just been sullied by doing your trip to Wegmans.
Yeah, the
Seeing
Wegmans,
those prices,
the
I think you've been
Wegmans trip
sullied.
was
You must
awesome.
remember Canada prices,
Right, but
America
but
prices.
still, even like you're drinking this, like you could get okay. The 4.9% alcohol means like it's gonna be weak as shit, and it tastes weak as shit, and on top of that, like you could probably get like a decent like what you can get a craft 6-pack for what like $13.
Yep.
Like okay, so for like
But a
buck
craft
50
6-pack
more,
is going to be 341 milliliters instead of the tall boys at
Yeah.
473.
but probably it's gonna also be 6 or 7% alcohol versus 4.9.
No, I know. I'm just giving you the devil's advocate. What the macro beer
Don't
drinkers are
devil
thinking
advocate.
about.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, if I drink a lot of these, I can get fucking shit faced. That's why I drink them for my
No, they
narrow
drink them for the
defined
taste.
palate. Yes, they're narrow defined palate. It's not about getting drunk, Chad. That's not why you buy cheap beer. No, it's about the taste.
You highfalutin son of a bitch.
I'm a highfalutin son of a bitch.
All joking
That's what I
aside,
get for
though.
going to high school.
All joking aside, it's not the worst tasting beer.
No,
It's actually,
no.
I think it's palatable. I think I could actually buy this and drink it.
Well, if you had the narrow palate to enjoy it, I agree. Yeah, it's your average it's your average corn cooler. It's a corn cooler with that weird aftertaste that Sleeman's puts in their Pabst stuff. I don't know where that aftertaste comes from. Maybe it's something. Maybe it's one of the adjuncts they're using, which could possibly be leaving that outcome. Maybe they're putting a little more.
I'm going to
weed
give
in
it a
there.
little higher than your average corn soda just because it doesn't have that offensive smell or offensive first taste. It's actually almost smooth.
Yeah. Except for that, but I don't know.
I know
the
what you're talking about.
aftertaste
The
is pretty
aftertaste
awful.
is where the bad part comes in. So price, if you're buying bottles, the $29 2-4. The smaller cans are the same thing as the 2-4s
Oh,
for
that
the most
texture is
part.
just awful.
What would you give it out of 10 there, Monster?
Yeah, it's your average corn soda, but it also leaves that bad texture, so I'm actually going to dock it marks for that. And I'm going to give it a 3.5. No, 3.75. Like, unfortunately, 4.9%. Like, why 4.9%? Why not 5? I don't understand.
Wow, 4.7.
Yeah, like, why? What is this? Just we're going to stick with 4.9? Is that traditional Pabst Blue Ribbon alcohol content?
I believe so.
Yeah, I'd say 3.75. It's
like
not
4.
It's not the worst. It's not the worst thing, but it's that aftertaste that I don't know how Sleeman's manages to make that in both the Pabst Blue Ribbon Light and this. That aftertaste is just garbage, and it leaves a horrible texture in your mouth, and you don't want to. I don't really want to drink anymore after this, because
You gotta finish it though.
yeah, I'll finish it obviously, but
And I'm going to give it a 5.5. I don't find it that bad. Actually, I would pick this before most Sleeman products. I would pick this before, say, Coors or Bud.
no, I don't know about. I would actually go with Bud. Bud doesn't have that weird texture.
Bud's just too light for me, and
But see,
I-
Bud's a
I
rice
get a-
soda, so it's different.
I get a huge hangover from Bud for some reason.
It's the rice, man. It's that
I
rice
think
soda.
they put something else in it.
Oh well, that and the monogluteosodamate or whatever else they put in it.
But thank you, you
Sodium
two.
benzoate,
Bye-bye.
asshole in it.